The referral pathway. This module explains professional actions to be taken by a DSCPO or the designated safeguarding and child protection officer in schools and other child-centered institutions at the discovery of a child who has been abused and children yeah, okay, hold on. And children who are suspected to be in contact or conflict with the law. This module also explains some tips to adopt in implementing the Lagos State Safeguarding and Child Protection, what's the S? Can it call pathway? SCPP. Oh, Safeguarding and Child Protection Pathway. Okay, all right, let me say this module.
From this module, and action.
This module also explains some tips to adopt in implementing the Lagos State SCPP or Safeguarding and Child Protection Pathway in schools and other child-centered institutions. What is the purpose of this module? To explain and describe the referral pathway protocol for DSCPOs and provide tips for implementation of the SCPP. What are some expectations? At the end of this module, participants will understand the SCPP's referral pathway, be able to implement the SCPP in schools and other child-centered institutions, respond better to child abuse reports in schools and child-centered institutions. Is this a topic? Understanding? Okay. Understanding the SCPP's referral pathway. In all situations, to safeguard children and to make referrals for reporting incidents of abuse, the procedure for referral must be made in accordance with those identified in the Lagos State Schools Safeguarding and Child Protection Reporting Procedures. All referrals must be made on the multi-agency child protection referral form devised in conjunction with the Lagos State Child Protection Unit and other relevant child-centered agencies. The referral must be emailed, faxed, or hand-delivered to the relevant office within 48 hours of referral. This referral will be investigated using a multi-agency assessment framework, or MAF, M-A-F. A MAF is a process for gathering and recording information about a child for whom a practitioner has concerns in a standard format, identifying the needs of the child and how the needs can be met. It is a shared assessment and planning framework for use across all child-centered agencies. It helps to the child's additional needs. It helps, hold on.
You ready?
Wait, hold on, I'm trying to see. It helps to the child's additional.
To the child.
That's what it says.
The child. Not the two. It's 0.
It helps, additional, exactly. I'm thinking, what is confusing there?
my brain edited it, so we pick it up from
it helps.
The child.
Remove 2.
No,
it's a long process to remove.
Okay, so I should just say it.
All right.
It helps the child's additional needs and promotes a coordinated service provision to meet them. Its purpose is to play a key part in delivering frontline services that are integrated and focused around the needs of children and young people. Its aim is to support early intervention and improve joint working and communication between various practitioners. It is described as a common language for assessment purposes, which gives a consistent view for delivering the most appropriate response. We do not want to act I want to say something. We don't want to act with favor fair. We should be able to respond without favor. Okay. We should be able to respond with, no. Is it blindly? No. Let me leave it.
Okay.
Hold on. Eh?
So you give up on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't want to change the.
Alright, let's just move on.
Hold on.
Finish the others. Alright, moving on. And action.
Confidentiality is of utmost importance. We recognize that all matters relating to children. Hold on. Okay. We recognize that all matters relating to child protection are confidential. All staff must be aware that they cannot promise a child to keep secrets. The head. Okay, sorry.
The head.
The head teacher. The head teacher or designated safeguarding officer will only disclose necessary information about a pupil or student to other members of staff on a need-to-know basis. All staff must be aware that they have a professional responsibility. I repeat, a professional responsibility to share information with other agencies in order to safeguard and protect children. The Lagos state government requires that you must file a report when you have reasonable cause to suspect abuse or neglect. You do not have to be sure. You do not have to have concrete evidence. And you do not have to have seen it directly. Suspect it. This is an extremely low legal threshold. You do not have to wait until you become very sure. Elsewhere in this protocol is a description of certain signs of abuse and neglect. However, you must keep in mind that you are not required to determine whether abuse or neglect has actually occurred. Your liability for failure to report, if you fail to file a report, oh, is that a topic sentence?
No, it's a continuation.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what the script looks like.
Your liability for failure to report, if you fail to file a report, no, it's a topic.
That should be a topic. Looks like they had it, but it wasn't.
It's okay.
highlighted. Well, let's do it. Let's pick it up. If you fail to file a report, you're picking
Wait,
up.
hold on, I wanna.
Alright.
You are liable if you fail to report. It is very important that you file a report of suspected abuse or neglect. If you do not, it will be regarded as gross misconduct and you will be subjected to disciplinary action. Was that okay? Okay. You may also be subject to both civil and criminal liability. In a civil action, you may be held liable for all damages that any person suffers due to your failure to file a report. In a criminal action, you may be found guilty of a misdemeanor or punishable by imprisonment for up to 2 years. Notifying your supervisor or other agency administrator does not satisfy your legal obligation to file a report with the Child Protection Unit or other relevant agencies. The procedure can be depicted in a slideshow or infographic as it, oh no.
This is not for how. You're not going to be this fast.
That's okay, data keeping, okay, that's okay.
From data keeping. Are we ready?
Okay, hold on.